everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I will be showing you guys my full coverage foundation and concealer routine. This is my go-to foundation that I like to wear for an event or if I'm getting pictures taken, etc. And also, if you're interested in the makeup that I have on in this video, it is from my Inspired Pinks Oscar performance, so I will have the link to that video here if you just want to check that out. So yeah, let's get started. I already primed my skin with the moisturizer I'm using at the moment, which happens to be the Burt's Bees Sensitive Daily Moisturizer. I'm going to go ahead and now prime my skin, and I'm using the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner. You want to prep your skin with a primer because you do want your foundation and blush and all that to last all day long, even after the event, pictures, whatever it is you may be doing. Now that your face is primed, you want to go ahead and use your favorite long-lasting and long-wearing foundation, preferably with no SPF if you're going to have pictures taken. And my favorite is Revlon Color Stay. I use the color 150 Buff, and this is the normal to dry skin formula. I like to just put a few spots all over my face. I'm almost running out, it seems. And now I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend that all in. And I just do that by bouncing the foundation. That helps it blend it out flawlessly. And rather than just doing one full thick coat, I like to do two thin coats, which provides a very nice medium to full coverage finish for me. I find that this foundation never cakes for me. I love this foundation. And then now with this second coat, I like to take my beauty blender and just spritz it a bit with my makeup setting spray. You can use whatever one you prefer. Right now I'm just using my own that I make myself. And this just helps it last much longer. And when you get to your hairline, you want to blend out like this just so you don't see any foundation lines or it's not too white, because that happens to me sometimes where it's like super white around the sides of my face. I like this pointy part right here for my nose. And then when it's all blended out, I just like to roll the beauty blender like this, just to make sure everything is fully blended. So there's the foundation. It's a very nice, natural, yet pretty full coverage foundation. I really love that foundation. Now I'm going to go ahead and conceal any areas that still need concealing or covering up, because you don't want to continue to pack on foundation to cover everything, because then it will look cakey. So I like to use concealer for that. And I'm using the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in the color Lights. And I just put a very little right there, a very little bit of it, and I used the Real Techniques detailer brush just to pack it down in the spots that need it. I like to lighten up right here. And also right here in the outer corner, I have a lot of darkness there. Just wherever you have redness, spots. I have a little bit more redness on my cheeks today than usual, so I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more concealer. And I'm just concealing, I'm not highlighting or anything. I use another product for that. Some people like to do it all at once. I prefer using two different products for that. It's just your personal preference. That looks good. And again, I like to take the Beauty Blender and spritz it with my makeup setting spray for the concealer. And I just do the same thing. I dab that. Sometimes it's pretty tough to get in these inner corners with this Beauty Blender, so I just take my finger, my ring finger, and just blend that out. Whatever I can't get with the Beauty Blender. Still have a little bit more darkness in my inner corners that I want to cover up. Again, I like to do light thin layers rather than just packing it all in at once and putting too much. If you're wearing eyelashes and they feel pretty heavy and like the Beauty Blender is hitting up against them, I like to look up like this. I feel that the Beauty Blender gets under there a lot easier. And just makes it easier. And I'm not moving, like smearing it like this in windshield wipe motions. I'm just patting it in. You don't want it to move around or anything. You just want to pat it in until it sets. And I feel comfortable like this. Like, I think all my imperfections are covered to my satisfaction. So I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer. I usually don't set my foundation because I have dry skin, so I don't have a need to. But if you are oily skin, you want to set your foundation. To set my concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. I just don't want my concealer to crease up on me or fade throughout the day, so this helps. And you want to be very, very careful with this stuff, especially if you're having pictures taken, because it can appear white on pictures. So you just want to be very careful and use a little bit. I'm patting it in to that concealer I placed here. This is the only part I set, really. I don't have a problem most of the time. And then gently, I wipe off any excess powder I may have. So there you have my full coverage foundation and concealer routine. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, etc., let me know below, or on my Facebook, Instagram, whatever, wherever you follow me. All that information is below. Let me know your questions or what you would like to see next. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with my latest videos. Thank you and God bless.